Hey guys, Lucas here. I'm glad you could tune back in my video. Today's going to be a topic on figurines and for your RC models. This one actually that I'm going to talk to you about is for the Tamiya Bruiser that I'm doing. That's one right here. Okay. So with these little models, they can be very tedious to paint, and sometimes you need a little, a quicker method in painting them in a more efficient way to do it, and more cost effective to do it as well. So you're not blowing a whole lot of money on this stuff. All right. So what I usually do is I've always got like a little towel, and then I used to get junk mail all the time. And I like to use this junk mail I get that actually has two sides, one a flat side and the other side's a glossy side. Okay, so you sort of see a sheen to it. Now the glossy side makes it really nice whenever you're going to apply any excess paint. You could use that, and that helps move the paint around a lot easier versus if you're doing just basically paper or something like that. And then when you're done, you can just toss it, throw it in the trash. So it's a good way to use that junk mail up, especially if you get junk mail like I do, it just starts blowing up your mailbox. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll use the vice grips that I have, and then a barbecue skewer. All right, so these right here, what I'll do is I'll put this on the tightest position I can, lock it in place like that. All right, then I'll make sure that I have all my little holes drilled out for my driver and the body. I use about a 3/16 drill bit. You can use smaller if you want to use bigger. That's fine. I wouldn't go too big because you start having more problems trying to find the screws. All right. Then I'm going to go halfway up on the skewer and just snap it right there. Okay. And then I'll apply this leftover skewer on the side, and I'll show you what we're going to do with that in a second. Alright, then I'm going to take my driver's head and just going to mount it on the stick. So I'm going to put his head on a stick, just like that. Okay? The benefits of this is I don't have to hold his head with my hand as I paint him. I can use this hand to, maybe grab his body, grab his arms, or grab my favorite drink, by the way. Excuse me for a second. Sorry about that. And I can paint. So it just makes it a lot easier for things like that. Now, if you remember, I broke this part off on the stick. Now with him, I have to probably give him a little bit better a paint job on his mount here. So I'm going to go to the tan. I'm going to stir the tan up a little bit with that skewer. Okay. Now, I'm going to also tell you a quick thing that I learned from a friend of mine. She actually paints faces for a living, and that's what she does. She's a makeup artist, and what she tells me to do is whenever you're applying the paint on the face, and the same principle goes for our faces versus these little scaled down model faces, is there's valleys, there's pits areas. There's it's so many indentions on the face. You got your eye sockets. You got your nose area, and so there's no smooth exact line that goes straight across. So what she tells me to do is when you paint, what she does is she likes to do what's called blotting technique. All right, and that helps. The reason why she says it's more efficient that way is because whenever you're getting the blotting technique, you're spreading out the fan of the brush hairs, and it seems like it attacks the face more widely. Okay, so those are just some of the things that I like to use. I wanted to share to you guys. I hope they are beneficial to you guys and for your RC modeling and your figurine designs or paintings and stuff like that. Alrighty, guys. If you can, leave all your comments on the down below. If you can, also tap a like button. And I would love for you to subscribe. There's so much more content that I'm bringing out, and I'm constantly bringing it. So, alright, you guys, keep an RC in and have some fun.